A legal case out west has a lot of court watchers very interested and maybe even confused. A Utah woman wants to sue herself for being behind the wheel in a wreck that killed her husband. A court ruling says she can do it because she is both the driver and the representative of her late husband's estate. Let's get into this with our counselors today. Fred Tisi is a former federal prosecutor. Arthur Aidala is a former prosecutor, a criminal defense attorney, and a Fox News legal analyst.
I look at you, Fred, I just start laughing. I don't know why. I just look at your face and it brings joy. It's like seeing a sunrise.
You know,
that's good. You know, go ahead.
Let's get into our case, Arthur.
Let's do it. It's a crazy case.
It really is.
Serious.
All right, so it's sad. I mean, at its heart, this woman was driving her Range Rover in Nevada. Her husband and their 2 dogs are in the car. She apparently hit some tumbleweeds, lost control of the car. The vehicle flips. He is ejected and 2 weeks later dies of his injuries. She was hurt pretty badly herself. Now she has actually gone to court for the right to sue herself as administrator of his estate, Fred. She wants to sue herself as the driver of the car. Can you explain that?
Well, John, I've often thought about suing myself because it would be the first case I'd win in 30 years, but then I realized in order to win it, I'd have to lose it. Look, here's what's actually going on here. The estate of her husband's estate is a legal entity, and she is the executor of that estate. That estate has a right to sue the person who caused the death of the husband. And so the estate is the party who's the plaintiff. She's the executor, and the estate is suing her. I mean, I've actually had cases where family members have sued other family members. I had a case where my partner had a case where a grandchild sued his grandmother. I mean, you should have been there for that deposition. But the bottom line is that the law recognizes these different legal entities and allows them to bring a case.
She's looking for an unspecified amount of money damages, Arthur, to include medical and funeral expenses, loss of past and future financial support. That's kind of interesting. The physical pain her husband suffered, and the loss of his love and companionship. She caused it.
Yeah, I mean, this is what Fred said is accurate. In other words, why this can happen. It's really like she's not playing the role of herself when she's suing herself. She's playing the role of her husband, who's no longer here to represent himself. It's ridiculous. This is the kind of case that makes lawyers look bad, that makes the whole legal system look bad. The only way, I think, with a straight face, a lawyer could look at a jury and ask that the insurance company gave money would be if there were children involved. So if his death caused her to now have to support little kids for the next 20 years, then, okay, that's what the insurance money should and could be used for. But all my research shows there's only 2 dogs involved here. And even though this is a young man, they believe he was 48 years old at the time of his death, and it's tragic, she should not be gaining financially because of his death, if she caused his death.
Right.
Only if she was stepping in for her children, for a minor, would you say, okay, insurance company, hand this money over. So I don't know where this is going to wind up.
I mean, Fred, she's apparently going to do without his income for the rest of her life, and yeah, maybe that's a sad thing, but she's responsible for that. Fred? We have lost Fred, so Arthur, you get the last word. I mean, how do you argue that case?
I don't know how you argue it with a straight face. With a straight face, I would say there's an 8-year-old and a 5-year-old here, and this woman is incapable of financially supporting them. Therefore, we're asking you to award her money because he would be the deceased. The father would be bringing that money into the household. Yeah. But I can't say, well, she caused his death, but she should get the money anyway because of her negligence. It's, as I said, John, it makes lawyers look a little bit.
We'll keep an eye on it. Arthur Aidala, thank you. Sorry, the Enterprise beamed up Fred a little too early. Fred Tisi and Arthur Aidala, thanks.
Thank you.